Hi, hello, good morning. Back to my channel again. Vlogging time. But before I start, our weather is not very good. Although it is summer here, it's still cloudy. You see, it's like they call it overcast, but it's quite warm. So your Queen of Bling Bling are wearing flowery today, you see. So anyway, before I start, hello everyone. Hello my dearest and nearest friend in the Philippines. Well, I got loads there. I know they are always looking for my blog. But yeah, first of all, Taiwan people, hello everybody. Taiwan, Leso, Calibo, Aklan, Isla de Boracay, Republic of the Philippines. Hello there. Hello Nepomuceno family. Hi Mulin. Ate Sally is here. I always mention your name now, so you're my what you call that? As you know, we always talk when I was there. Anyway, yeah, my vlogging today is my life continuation of my carabanet last time. Carabanet, when we had it, so we enjoy going around holiday like today, we will think somewhere where we go, so the children won't go without holiday because they need their holiday, so when they go back to school they get something to talk to their classmates in the school. But yeah, but time move on, they grow up, they get into the A level, and they growing up. So the carabanet, they don't want to go out with us now with holiday, so it's a different time now for them. They learn now how to do going to the disco, which is allowed by the school. They go into the disco Friday night, and yeah, they go 1 pound, and that's their socializing. That's part of their curriculum in the school, so they learn how to socialize. They're growing up. So that was the time as well that we get to think of me and Mr. and Mrs. Del Boy, what we're gonna do, because they have their own holiday now. They want to do their own things. So me and my husband decided we're not using now the carabanet. It was standby only in the driveway. So what we can do as English life here, we have when we bought the property, we had a big garden at the back, orchards, which I didn't even know what is orchards. Only one Filipino who come to visit us, they said, "Oh, Sally, you got an orchard there." I said, "Yeah, really? What do you mean? Your tree, you got so many tree. Damn, so like, yeah, that's true. We got so many tree. We got a big garden, which, yeah, that's another vlogging later on. But so we have a big garden, but we don't have a conservatory. You see, so but we don't want to borrow in the bank. So what Mr. and Mrs. Del Boy has think, we sold the carabanet. So we sold the carabanet, cash money went into the conservatory. That's it. So we don't throw the money as we always do here. We do not throw money. And so we got the conservatory. People who sell conservatory come along. So we got an extra room near the conservatory, and Mr. and Mrs. Del Boy have now to open the garden. So we have a beautiful conservatory. That's where we put our jukebox. That's where we do our dinner and all that. So soon you open that, it's a beautiful garden. But mind you, it will not be beautiful if my husband didn't do the patio. So he's done the patio there because as I said to you, my husband is Del Boy. He can do anything. So we got a little mixer, cement mixer, and all that. And by the help of my children, they have done that beautiful patio there outside our conservatory. So here you go. That's it. So we finished to that. You see that kind of thing. So as you can imagine, we got the orchard with the conservatory, but exchange to the caravanette. That's what we do. That's our dog. That is Ina. Maybe she saw somebody there. She stopped now. Okay, so I continue. Yeah, after that, so we sold the carabanet, and we had the conservatory. So here we go. So yeah, continue about life here. That is life here. But we still have to find means and ways how we could live. Because we do not want to borrow to the bank, but we already the mortgage as well. We're still paying mortgage. Mr. and Mrs. Del Boy try to do our best for our children, for the twins. They're studying. And yeah, hello Zina, stop now. And so I can continue. I cannot stop because as I told you, I have to speak faster because we already using a small cell phone, and I'm worried about my time is limited, so I have to carry on. Even the dog is barking. Yeah, so life that we do before, can you imagine? Snow, rain, and weather. It's not nice to stay selling stuff, because that's Mr. and Mrs. Del Boy do. We sell stuff anywhere, market, we travel around the country, we sell stuff. And so, but it's not nice. We only have six months good weather, then we have the 6 months winter. You're encountering all that cold and all that, like, even if you have the what you call that, darling, with the radiator, we got the generator not to get cold. Yeah, and so we had that, but I still have to put, what do? I have to put the cardboard into the floor so I could stand it. I'm wearing snow boots, I'm wearing gloves and everything, and it's so cold. And you got to be there to sell your stuff, because otherwise it's a waste of time to pay your spot, because you got to pay whatever, how much you were acquired. Then your petrol that you travel, that last, you got to make money of that. And you can imagine how hard life of Mr. and Mrs. Del Boy. But we carry on. We were young. I said we were young. We're quite ambitious. We want to do something for our life. You see that we can look back and relax. This is part of what I'm saying to you, my Mrs. Del Boy. I buy this material and I transfer that. As I said to you, I'm the queen of recycling. I will recycle and I will sell them. This is used to be a material, and then I will make it a cushion. You see, a cushion that, looking like antique as well, because they were an old-fashioned embroidered. But that's only material, but I will invent it to put that into a cushion. You see, so they will look like an antique thing. Those are my leftover now that I sell in the market before. Then I have some here as well, because people here, they love tapestry. This is one of the tapestry, but mind you, I did not buy that as a tapestry, as a complete set. I buy that as a material. They were put into the old frame, because when the old people here before the Victorian, they will have the tapestry made by the ladies here, and then they will put that in frame. But then obviously time passes by, the frame broken, so they will sell the material, and then what I do, I will recycle that, make that into a little cushion, put that kind of thing. And this one as well is a recycling. That is to do with the curtain. When you hold it, it's a holder of the curtain, and then I make that like a borloloy there, so it will look like good looking. But that's from the material not being used anymore, and the frame is broken, so that's why I transfer that. Well, it's look good, because when you have an items and you have having an old-fashioned house, you want that one. So I can recycle them, I can make money, and that's what I do. Like I said to you, I'm the queen of recycle. That is my title before, and because we do antique. This one is one of my favorite as well. This is why I did not sell them. Look, it's looking like a shell, but then I transferred that to become a cushion, and to look like a proper antique, put into it can be at the museum now, to be honest. If someone put that in a museum, it can be, because that's around maybe 1930s, 40. And so now I'm back now to my proper blogging. My husband and me, with this corona pandemic, we are very busy. Every day we open the boxes, and every day we see the past that we are doing before, because this is the things that we don't want to sell, because like I said, a memorabilia of our hard work before. He's happy to keep the clocks, because that's what he enjoy. And now this is our vaccine, this pandemic. Even if we don't go out, we're happy, we're excitement to open the box. The garage is still full of items there that we decided to stop, because when the antique prices has gone down, fashion change, so we stopped doing it. But so I start from this one. This is a grandfather clock, which is a face. They call it a face. We need a case of that, but me and my husband did not put that in a case, because we love it as it is. The same thing, Timmy Tucker, what we call this, darling? Timmy Ticker, you say this. So that's it. But we just hung it in the wall. Until now we haven't done it, because like I said, if we don't have the corona, we will never know that it is in the garage. Like yesterday when we opened the box, I said, we look at each other, I said, oh my god, I got a bit emotional, because we bought this from the couple. Oh, I hope they were still alive now, but because when we bought this from them, they were the lover of antique as well, but quite matured people. They come from Poland. The couple come from Poland, and they moved here, and they told us the story of they escaped from the danger, because where they are is a border of Germany during the war, you see. So that story again, I heard it from her. Her name is Ursula Andres, and I felt it, because obviously I remember her, you see, and we bought it from them, this one and that one. The husband is a lover of antique as well, who repair clock, so they have a few in their house, and because they're getting old now, they want to get rid of it. The olden day, if you want to sell this stuff, they put in a local newspaper. Not like nowadays, it's different nowadays. Before, it's in a local newspaper, so we read it, we go read it, what we can sell, what we can buy. So we went to their house, a very, very nice couple. Yeah, and this is what we bought from them. So we remember immediately when I saw this in the box yesterday, and I said to my husband, God, darling, that's Ursula, isn't it? I hope they're still alive, because obviously they're old at the time. And she's a very nice lady. She's one of the person as well who told me about Amber. The only jewelry that she escaped in the war is her Amber from Poland coming here to England. And so they settle her now. Their son is a diplomat in South Africa. So that's why her son can bring artifacts as well from Africa and bring over here. So the house is beautiful. It's like museum. I fell in love the minute I went into the house, you see. And that's why I feel so emotional when I see that yesterday, because this is our life too. This is what we've been through before. And that's it. That's our life. That's our lifestyle. And there's another one. We start there, darling. This one is what we call, darling, cuckoo clock. The cuckoo clock. I love it. We have another one of that, but I will find that in the garage. We have another big one of that. This is from Germany. This is cuckoo clock. When the time, let's say 12 o'clock, it will ding dong, and then cuckoo, cuckoo. That will come out, cuckoo, cuckoo. And yeah, and they have the pendulum. That's the pendulum there. But my husband will have a job later on, because I found that the horn is broken. The horn is broken, should come up to that. So he'll fix that later on. But obviously it's in the box, it's not doing anything. So, but when I see that yesterday, oh my God, my heart is pumping again. I said, darling, cuckoo clock. And I said, oh my God, the tiniest cuckoo clock I had, that was the smallest one. And yeah, still taking all that, it's still working. So, because when in the other house, they're all display in the kitchen, and it's nice to hear. And yeah, and you come up to here, darling. This is a carriage clock. You know, before we have kalesa in it. We have the carriage here. They call it carriage, horse carriage. That's their transport. There is no taxi, obviously. There is no car before. So they had this one into their carriage. Some of them has got a leather pocket. They call it carriage clock because they carry it wherever they go. When they were in their kalesa, I remember I used kalesa before in Pasay when we were young. So that's their transport as well. And this is Napoleon hat. They call it Napoleon hat. And the chime of that, I wish it will chime. It's beautiful, Westminster chime. You will fall in love. It's those, you could hear like a church bell ringing. That's where it is. And it's ticking at the moment, but obviously there, can you hear? Oh, beautiful, fantastic. Fantastic. That's they call Westminster chime, Westminster ringing. And so that's Napoleon hat. They call it Napoleon hat in that shape. And this is Art Deco. Again, this is what I keep saying to you. Art Deco is a squarey. And then look at that. This is the Empire State in America. They when graduated design. Very Art Deco 1920. You couldn't ask for more. That's why I keep that. I love that because it's quite tactile as well. You feel it and it's nice in a wooden. Not sure, isn't it? What wood is the cherry wood? I cannot tell the wood, but that is how it is. Oh, I'm so happy that you heard about the ticking of the Westminster chime. Very good. And now we come back now to my blogging. As you can see it slowly, darling, all my necklaces, they are all glass. This is my last of my glasses beads. And so I think before I move on to another necklaces, they're all glasses. As I said to you before, I already explained to you, that is my love. That's my vaccine. Every time I touch one of them, I fell in love again. And that's it. And I forgot that I'm locked down. I don't even have to go out. Because I could see them. It's like I'm shopping every day. Just to feel them, just to touch them is enough for me. And then I carry on the whole day. That's it. And yeah, that's all my blogging for today. Clock, because this is our life before. But to acquire that, you can imagine, we travel around the country. selling antiques, selling anything of everything that I recycle as well, just to make money, just to have a decent life, because this is what they are here. English people, that's what they do. They don't they don't spend money. Money to them, my attitude before, when I have money myself, I'll buy it, I'll spend it. Oh, I have the money, I'll spend it. No, not here. Money here is like, I will always repeat, my mother-in-law will say, money is a tools, like a hammer or like anything. When you needed it, you use it. But when you don't need it, just put them away, because that's your security of your food. That's for your life. That's the things that you needed. But if you don't need it, put them away. Don't always ask, you want it or you need it. If you don't need it, put away your money, because that makes you feel happy. If we don't have money, we feel sorry in it. And that's one thing I've learned in this country. Money is a tools. Don't spend it. I hope that we, in another kingdom, we have to have that kind of attitude, and we don't need to go abroad. If we have that kind of attitude, we don't spend money. Money is tools. If you don't need it, if you need to eat bagoong today, eat bagoong today. Tomorrow you're happy because your one peso is not spent. That's British. That's how they are. No, not British, English, because I am British by passport. English is different from British. So I will say goodbye now, and I hope you enjoy my video. You enjoy my learning over here, and stay safe. Keep distance for everyone, and I love you all. Stay tuned.